All right, for number 2 now in this teaching video of defense. Well, sometimes, see, it's not just about the technique. Some of the techniques are going to be similar or the same. Like we just showed how to get away from the jab. You slip. This is going to be in the same family, slipping. Same move, actually. But why? You have to know what to use for the reason you're using it, for the situation, the occasion. Certain things have to be used, certain techniques, certain instruments, certain devices. A doctor needs a certain instrument for a certain particular kind of surgery, different than maybe it was for something else. And the same thing in this place, where you just have to understand it'll be the same technique, but what occasion is it being used for? When do you pull it out of your pocket? When do you go to it? And this is one, I talked about the jab earlier. They're very important to learn how to get away from the most basic punch and the most used punch in boxing, the jab. So what's the most used combination in boxing? It would be the 1-2, wouldn't it? Yeah, whether southpaw or whether you're orthodox, it would be bang, bang, the 1-2. And here's the trick. If it's coming real fast, and a lot of guys think they got to slip them both. And I've seen fighters, generations of fighters to be frank, where they think, well, they got to slip them both. You might have even thought that, to be honest, at some point, or you might still. But you had to slip both, but with your experience, you'll learn it. And they get caught on the way back because it's coming real fast. We're not talking about boom, boom, where there's a gap, which is, it is sometimes, but we're talking about boom, boom, where they're coming one behind the other. If you try to slip back, thinking I got to get away from each individual punch, good chance you're going to get caught. Matter of fact, I bet on it. So when you know that a 1-2's coming, you feel a 1-2's coming, you know you did your prep, you know the guy is good at throwing a real quick 1-2. You've seen film. Maybe you didn't see film, but you've seen it in the first round. You could take a look. You understand. And you understand that fighters, in general, that's a weapon that they will look to use, where it's that almost that sneaky right hand right behind it through the cover of the jab. Boom! Where you don't have time to see it coming. So for that one, we do a oneer. We do where we're going to slip one. And we're going to call this one Olay, because it makes me think a little bit about the importance of getting away from that one dangerous one, that one big one, kind of like a matador, who I have a lot of respect for those guys that are in the bull ring and they got that red sheet thing. They ain't going to do them a lot of good if the guy goes the wrong way. And they're getting him to come towards the red, and when he comes at the red, Olay! Olay! Well, that's what we're going to do with the 1-2. We're going to say Olay to it. It's going to come at us. We're going to go, Olay! And then we're in position. And this is what we were talking about earlier, Ken, where we're not inviting more punches. That's the key here. You don't want to be a generous guy in this ring where you say, yeah, throw more punches. We want him to throw as little as possible. It makes our defense automatically, as I said earlier, better. So you're right in position. You want to be close enough where he knows you can throw back with that left hook. And we're not going into it because we're not doing counterpunching. We did that already. It's coming to you in the sets, by the way. So we slip, boom, 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 boom. They go, and you're right there to come back with something. You got away from it. You just went outside the shoulder. That's enough. And he doesn't feel he can throw more. Because there's danger, there's vulnerability, because he's exposed himself. He's left his door open for somebody to come in. You ready?
Let's do it.
So you understand the premise of what I just said? You like that?
Yes.
That if it's coming real fast, let's show the wrong way. Yeah, well, we show the wrong way to get to the right way, to give you more incentive to want to do it the right way. You know? So I'm not going to throw it hard. I'm just going to, you try to slip them both, right? No, slip both.
Oh, okay.
It could, and I pulled it, because why hit them? Why do that if I'm just asking them to illustrate something? Don't take advantage, don't hit my man. But you could get caught trying to go both. So You know what's coming fast? Just one side. Boom! And you're right there. You're right there, he can't throw no more. You're not staying at that range. That's the key. You're not staying at that range where you invite more. You're not staying in the rain. You're getting underneath to, there's a little cover, and you're getting to that place where you don't need an umbrella because the rain can't hit you. Let's do it again. Let's do it on this side. All right? That's it. Oh, I'll do it. I know you're waiting for me to do it. Go ahead, do it. Olay! Olay! There it is. Getting away from one of the most used traditional combinations in the sport and one of the most dangerous. The 1-2, the quick 1-2.